It's your boy John back with another video, man. Got a great topic today. Today's video, man, is gonna be about how to deal with the baby mama drama, child support, anything dealing with that. Because as we know, a lot of men are ruined today because of a scorned woman who understands how to exercise her gynocentric rights in society. There's nothing worse than that. These two mixes right here can ruin you as a man if you do not know how to properly deal with it, okay? So I'm fixing to get into how to do that. The first things first is, fellas, you gotta take your emotions out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that it is what it is, and now you gotta find a solution. See, because betas complain, alphas find solutions, and they execute. Take your emotions out of it. I don't care how much you loved her. I don't care how much you liked her. I don't care how much she sucked good. She sucked your dick. How fine you think she is. This chick already exposed to you who she really was, because she put you in a situation to where you could experience great detriments. You know, license being suspended. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to get jobs, checks getting garnished, in some cases going to jail. Because I'm going to tell you guys, child support only fucks with the good guys. You know, the guys who are actually there and want to be in their child's life, because the deadbeats, you can't even find them to put them on child support. They dip. They don't give up. They're not emotionally bothered. They're not financially bothered because they're deadbeats. They don't give a fuck about seeing their child. So they're not complaining about not seeing their child. They're not worried about the fact that, damn, I got to grind and it's taking away time from my child. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. I can't tell you how many times I went to court and a lot of these women would be in here complaining about how they can't even find their child's father. The child, in some cases, the child never even met the kid. They just get the fuck. So I'm here to let you know now that child support only affects the good guys. So with that being said, you know you are a good guy. You know you want to be an adequate father to your child. You want to be in your child's life, but this chick is making it hard for you. Now, I'm not talking about the guys who are deadbeats who don't care. This video don't apply to you. This video applies to the guys who are actually trying to be active fathers in their child's life, but they have a barrier because there's a scorned woman who understands how to exercise her gynocentric rights in society. So you must let go of your emotions, fellas. You know what I'm saying? She ain't for you. She showed you her hand. She showed you that. Why would you want to be with a woman who doesn't want you? She don't even respect you, or she wouldn't even have you in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Talking down on you and to your child, making it hard, being petty. I wouldn't even try to fuck with this chick. You don't need her. You don't. Fuck that. Let it go. I'm going to just let you know that right now. Let that shit the fuck go. Once you have done, and quit arguing with her. Don't argue back and forth with your child. Fuck that. It is what it is. First of all, arguing with a woman is no point in doing that shit anyway, because they always gonna want the last word, and they always gonna think they right. Let her do what the fuck it is she do. So you gotta be calm and cool and collective when your baby mama call you with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? She call your phone, showing that bullshit. Oh, what's up? Yeah. Oh, you tripping again today? All right, that's cool. You know, have baby girl call me back later. I'll holler at you, and then hang up the phone. You know what I'm saying? Let her just keep yapping. Or if you got a son or whatever you got, just say, I got a daughter. So I just say, you know, have baby girl call me back later. You know, don't be arguing back and forth with her. You know what I'm saying? She asked you when you gonna pick your child up, and she talking all that shit, and if she got a problem with it, here's what you do. Actions, not words. Fuck that. So now that your emotions are out of it, now here's the next thing you gotta do, fellas. You have to accept accountability for what you did wrong. As a man, I don't condone any man having children in his building phases. You're in a building stage in life in your 20s, fellas. It is not a good idea for you to have a child while you are building, because the average man ain't wealthy in his 20s unless you're an NBA player or some shit like that. And even then, they still have to do mental work on themselves. They finances may be in check, but do they really know who they are? You can't not cultivate two lives at the same time. It is humanly and fucking possible. This is why you have these single mothers angry all the fucking time, because now they have to build for themselves. Then they got to think about a child, and it cannot do it. You know what I'm saying? If something is going to fall off is what I'm saying. So fellas, if you in your 20s, man, and you have not had a child right now and you watching this video, don't. I don't care how fine the chick is you with, how much she say she want a baby. Let her go find some other sucker to have a baby by. Don't you be that guy. Keep improving and building yourself up. Because a man that has no leverage is a man that cannot do shit. Which brings me to my next point, fellas. Once you have accepted the accountability of you put yourself in this situation, once you have let go of your emotions, now it's time for you to gain leverage in the situation. How do I gain leverage in a gynocentric society where the government is taking all my money? You got to become self-made. It's easier said than done, but you have to say, fuck that 9 to 5. And you have to build something for yourself. You have to create your own business. You have to create your own flow of income. Now, you may have to endure for a while until you get that business built. And you can't do this without help. You're going to have help from somebody. You're going to have a mentor, parents. My parents have helped me greatly. I'm not going to sit here and say that I did this shit on my own because my parents looked out. My dad has always had an alpha mentality, and he set me up when I didn't even know he was setting me up mentally for certain things. He was giving me gems. I don't even think my father knew the gems he was giving me, and that he still gives me to this day. So you're going to have to advise a plan to get some sort of leverage so that you don't be fucked with, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're in a situation where you got arrears, they taking money out of your check, you get your license suspended, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen if you don't get your own situation. This is what's gonna happen. And I done helped some of my homies who have children because they learned from me. I told them the same shit. I got a homie right now. He got 2 kids. He's fine because he listened to what I fucking told him before his child or his situation even got to that point. 2 ways you get leverage. This is the first way I'm talking about, is getting your own situation, getting your own job, right? Finding your own means of income. You know what I'm saying? Leaving that 9 to 5, finding some sort of way to deal with it. Because here's what's going to happen if you don't do that. You're going to be in a situation where they're taking money from you, especially if you in your 20s, you don't have no money saved up, your early 20s. You trying to get money saved up, but every little bit of change you get, they taking that shit, so you're constantly at a deficit, right? So here's what you end up doing in that situation. This is what I did, and it will fuck you up. Which, especially if you care about spending time with your child. Now you got to make ends meet, and now you got to go find another job so that you can have money to save, so that you can build some sort of legacy for yourself. So who ends up suffering in this situation? The child. This is why I say a scorned woman don't give a fuck about her child. The courts don't give a fuck about children, although they claim that they fucking do, because if they did, they wouldn't put the dads in a bind that takes the man out of the fucking household or out of the picture if you don't live with your baby mom, right? So now your child is suffering because they can't see daddy, because daddy got to work 2 jobs to make up for lost strides, because the mom is the actual deadbeat in the fucking situation, bro. You understand what I'm telling you? So this is where you find yourself in these sort of situations where now you got to make ends meet, so now you're not spending time with your child. You know what I'm saying? That shit is horrible, right? So now that you understand that you got to get the leverage, we understand the accountability, we understand we take our emotions, and then we understand that we get leverage by getting our own source and means of income. Here's the next way you get leverage. Put your own damn self on child support. This is a gem. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you put your own self on child support, you're dictating the case, right? I told you leverage in some form or fashion is key in this situation. And this is what I had my homie do. He went and put himself on child support. He went and got the child legitimized. This is the shit I didn't do because I didn't know. So he went and got the child legitimized. He put himself on child support. So now he dictates the situation. Now the child support case is in his name. It's not the mother putting the child. Putting the situation in. It's not the mother pressing the issue, it's the father pressing the issue. So now you look better in court. They're like, damn, he really can't be that bad of a guy. Although we know that they still don't give a fuck about you, but the benefit of the doubt is at least there now. He can't be that bad of a guy because he's asking for child support. So then this is what they do. They ask you, hey sir, how much do you make? Now you let them know how much you make. You know what I'm saying? Versus her telling them what you make, because they don't give a fuck. If she go in there and say he make this much money, and he do this, this, and this, they gonna go by her word, and now you at a deficit because you gotta prove why all of that shit is inaccurate. Versus you putting yourself on child support, now what the fuck can she do? You done took her gynocentric right away, fellas. This is what I'm giving you game. You just took her gynocentric right away, which is to exercise child support in society today, which we know don't give a fuck about a man. So that's what they all say. They use this as leverage when they mad at you. You keep that shit up, I'm gonna put you on child support. Nah, that's all right, bitch. I already put myself on, so now what you gonna do? My child is legitimized, so I have rights to my child. I'm on child support, so what the fuck you gonna do now? Bitch, and talk shit? I don't give a fuck. You already done took your emotions out the situation. She already done showed you she not for you, so why you give a fuck what the bitch think anyway? Excuse my French, but I'm just giving y'all game right now. So here's what you do in that situation, fellas. Because otherwise, you're gonna be fucked. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be depressed mentally, license being suspended, can't get jobs, can't do shit, because you have not put yourself in a situation to where you can gain some form of leverage. I personally still think even if you own child support, still find a way to cultivate your own means of income, guys. Because I don't even want the government being able to dig into my motherfucking check and garnish shit. You gonna take what I give you because I make my own money. Here's another thing you can start tapping into, fellas. Trading. Trading on the foreign exchange. Oh yeah, you can. Oh my God, I got a homie who just became a millionaire off this shit. Now I'm learning how to trade, right? You know what I'm saying? Get on the trading, because I'm gonna tell you, fellas, once you do that and you can have your money coming in, I mean, you make more money than any 9-to-5 could ever pay you. I make more money cutting grass and in my lawn business than I did working a 9-to-5. Not only is my money not taxed, now I don't gotta wait on the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta wait on my motherfucking money. Every 2 damn weeks, I get my shit right then, right there. And nobody knows how much I'm making. You bitch can't tell me how much I need to pay you, because you don't know what the fuck I make. You gonna get what I tell you I make. You know what I'm saying? So I buy shit for my daughter. I get things for my daughter. I do shit like that, because a lot of the times they get this money right and they don't even use it for the child. They use it for them. They accumulate bills off that, buying cars, you know, and they got 2 or 3 baby daddies, and they all getting, she getting child support from all of these motherfuckers. Y'all paying her fucking rent. And she bringing other dudes in the crib around your child, and these dudes may not be exhibiting, you know, alpha mentalities or alpha qualities. They could be beta as fuck. And if you got a little boy, he's seeing some beta ass male in his life. Now he growing up being a bitch because you weren't able to be around. You know what I'm saying, fellas? This is the way we must maneuver in a situation like this. Take your emotions out of it, fellas. Accept accountability. Gain some form of leverage. Because if you don't, you will be fucked. I can't tell you how many days I was mentally, you know, just depressed and just fucked up. And just, you know, having suicidal thoughts over this shit, because it felt like my life was literally the fuck over. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't get a job, license suspended, broke as fuck, gotta live with your mama. You know what I'm saying? That's no way for a man to live. That's no way for anybody to live, but especially as a man, because your whole dynamics of your life is controlled because of some scorn ass woman who exercised her gynocentric rights in society today, fellas. I'm gonna have more content like this on this topic, because this is something that we need to discuss as men. And there's nothing wrong with being embarrassed about. I know so many men who are fucked up, and here they are in their 40s, and they made a mistake at 20 with a chick that they probably should have never dealt with, and they're still paying for it to this day. Know what I'm saying, fellas? But that's it for the video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. Until next time.